So my favorite thing already before we get into the review is, this box. It's got the late 80s Nike Air box with the stripes kind of combined with the 70s box up top, because they're referencing the Cortez and its popularity in the late 80s, even beyond when it was introduced in the 1970s. So it's won me over already. What up, y'all? It's Chris Weathers, aka ShortyC94, back at you again with some more sneaker-related content. And today, got another collab shoe in. This is clearly obvious who the collaborator is. It's Union. And see, I like what they did with this box. They kind of mixed two boxes together before we even get into the shoes. It says Nike sports shoes are manufactured to the exact specifications of champion athletes throughout the world. Continued research and constant development are responsible for the athletes of the 70s changing to Nike. So you've got the top of the box here. Usually when you see this, you already know it's kind of 70s themed, the running circle or the Nike swoosh in a circle. Normally, instead of Union, it would just be Nike with the swoosh behind it. But they've combined that with a box from the late 80s or early 90s here with this striping on the side here. But we have the Nike Cortez SP. It's a men's 8.5 or a women's 10. This is another one of my wife's recent pickups. I'm actually waiting on a pair of these myself in the mail, but mine are not here yet. So we will look at hers, and already you've got vintage looking paper inside the box. After we unfold it even more, reinvent the Nike tradition. You see they got a OG Cortez right here. Let's see here. Throughout the years, the Cortez and Señorita Cortez have been among Nike's most popular running shoes. This year we teamed up with the infamous Union LA to create an updated version that you can rock proudly. We started with the basic Cortez, incorporated details from the classic Cortez, and even the Cortez 72. It says all of that right here. Know the ledge right here. You got Union Los Angeles and Nike here on the paper. Then we get to the shoe itself. Man, this is nice. I'm gonna show y'all some of this paper after we look at the shoe itself. So, wow. All right, so looking at the shoe, the outsole itself looks like a regular Nike Cortez outsole, but when you get to the midsole, it's very, very different. It's speckled where it almost has kind of a space hippie feel to it, but not quite. It does have a lot of perforations in the midsole for a more vintage look. This shoe is really something. You've got this tab right here. You've got the Union silhouette here with Nike underneath. Obviously, you've got a Nike swoosh here, and you've got this multicolored kind of textile piecing on the upper, and it's still got a very deconstructed look about it at the same time. You got suede overlays, mud guard. You've got zigzag switch. Woo, man. You got zigzag switching colors, zigzag. Just a lot. I'm not shooting this again. So I'm going to just keep going. This will be unedited. But looking at these laces, man, look at these laces. You got the Cortez 72 Dubray right there. You got the Union LA with Nike underneath it. This little tag right here. That's on a lot of Union shoes. The Union Jordan 1, Union Jordan 2. And then the insole is made out of cork with Nike and Union branding right here. So this colorway hasn't actually released. I'm not even sure when it's releasing, but Good friend of ours. Shout out to the homie Shulius. He knows some people that know some people that was able to get us these early. Yeah. And initially I wasn't even going to get these, but it's because I hadn't seen this color. Because they have other unions that have come out on Nike. The Sesame one, which is the better of the two. And then they have that black one. You know, those were cool, but this one hasn't released yet. And I didn't know about this until my wife had already, you know, made some moves with this shoe. But again, shout out to Shulius. Also forgot about the Union Nike branding with the switching zigzag stitching right there. Man, these are so nice. So I told y'all I was going to show y'all the paper. They do come with these really light purple laces here as well. My wife is really adamant about special paper like this, as am I, so I don't want to mess this up. So looking at this, I'm going to just read it the other side. Sizes 3 to 15, midsole, outsole, multicolor. This is really, really nice. This makes it for me. Like, when my pair of these come, I'm going to fold this paper up and put it at the bottom just so it doesn't get messed up. But, yeah, decorative patterns that look and provide breathability. Toe bumper, regrind. Okay, so it's Nike regrind. Rubber reinforcement to high wear area to increase life of shoe. Conventionally lasted. The insole lends a stable base of support to the Union Cortez. So that means it has a board last underneath the insole. It's very old school. Curved, lasted, shaped to maximize support. The outer portion of the foot. Sock liner, a unique cork cushion line, provides comfort and, well, it's covered by the shoe. Rubber herringbone pattern. So yeah, all of this looks like some 70s Nike stuff. This is kind of what's won me over already. If y'all have watched this channel, or especially if y'all follow me on Instagram or Facebook, y'all know I love old stuff. So this is just really, really nice. Let's see if there's anything else I can read, y'all. 1989 on Spring Street in Soho. New York City's youth and counterculture. Now, I will say this. I remember Cortez's having kind of a second life in the late 80s. I had a black and white pair. Probably up through maybe about 91. It kind of went into the Huarache after that. But I do remember Cortez as being a big thing in the late 80s. So maybe that's what they're talking about, this 1989 on Spring Street in Soho. Because I remember having a pair of black and white leather Cortez's in 1989 or 90. So, and I actually have a pair of vintage Cortez's from 1990 that I can still wear. But this isn't that pair I'm talking about. But anyway, yeah, I'm really pleased with this. I can't wait for my pair to come. Shout out to Shulius once again. Shout out to my wife. And that was just a brief talk and unboxing for the unreleased Union Cortez. I don't even know what nickname it is for this, but y'all will see it soon. Anyway, make sure and like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram if you already aren't, at ShortyC94. And I'll see you guys soon. Peace.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.